Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Elite Kicks back with the weekly video. Today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott in the reverse mocha colorway. A lot of people are pumped about this. I put a poll on my Instagram. A majority of people wanted me to talk about this particular shoe. So we're going to be talking about how to cop the Air Jordan 1 reverse mocha Travis Scott. And we're going to be talking about three particular places that you guys want to focus your attention. First and foremost is obviously going to be the Travis Scott website. Then you're going to have all the raffles that exist. Then we're going to be talking about sneakers. And what I really want to get into sneakers is not just how to cop on sneakers, but things you can do right now, 1 month before the release, to better position your account to actually hit on the Travis Scott. Before we get into that, guys, I want to let everybody know I dropped the Discord last week. It's open. It's only $4 a month, basically 13 cents a day. And what you'll get with that is sort of the advanced sneakers tips. If you're looking to cook on sneakers, if you're looking to get multiple pairs on sneakers, and you're looking to understand how the algorithm works, this is the Discord for you. Not only that, basically every single week, I'll be dropping additional information on how to set up your account to maximize your chance on hitting. So for example, there's a bunch of dunks dropping tomorrow. I put out on the Discord information about how you can set up your Nike account to best position yourself to get multiple pairs of those dunks. The grade school dunks, as well as the men's sizing dunks that are dropping as well. So if that's something you're interested in, it's only $4 a month. I'm going to be dropping the link in the bio. Be sure to sign up. The Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott in the reverse mocha colorway is scheduled to drop on July 21st in full family sizing for a starting price for the men's size at $150. So with that, guys, we're going to jump into today's video. As I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 in the reverse mocha colorway. We're going to start with talking about sneaker raffles. This is unfortunately going to be a very limited sneaker. However, that doesn't mean that you should not enter your sneaker raffles. There's a website that I use called raffle-sneakers.com, and I'll post it in the description below so you guys have access to it. I usually check that website a little bit closer to the release, and I enter all the raffles that I possibly can. So the ones in the United States where I'm located, I'm eligible for, I'll enter into them. The ones that are international, if I'm eligible, I'll enter into those as well. Now, I know the chances on hitting on one of those raffles is limited, but I don't want to miss out on this sneaker. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, you want to make sure you're watching the Travis Scott website. We'll probably see the Travis Scott website drop this particular sneaker first. And then what we will then see is the sneakers release and probably the other raffle websites drop the shoe. So pay attention around the July 21st time period. So what's the best way to get on the Travis Scott website? Unfortunately, it is heavily botted. Raffle bots will dominate. My particular recommendation, what I normally do, in which it's very hard to hit, I do a 1-to-1 ratio with accounts to IP addresses, which I'm just very cautious about it. You could enter multiple accounts, change the addresses, change the credit card numbers if you wanted to. It's your prerogative. I only enter one account on data, one account on Wi-Fi. For me, it's just not worth the risk. And I know the odds of hitting are going to be very, very, very slim. So that brings me to why most of you are probably here, the sneakers app. So there's about 6 things I want you guys to keep in mind, things you can do now and things you need to keep in mind. So first and foremost is do check out my video on how to cop on the sneakers app. It sets out some solid foundational tips in terms of things you can do the day of the release, right before the release, to increase your chances. One of the main things that you should do right now is on your Nike app, if you go into your interests, you definitely want to make sure your interests are filled out correctly. You want to make sure you're interested in basketball, Jordan, and click any other interest you guys have, any other sports, any other players you want to follow, anything like that. You want to make sure you're checking that off. The idea here is that if you're operating a bot and you're just creating multiple accounts, regardless of what that is, you're not going to take the time to fill out your interest. With that in mind, also your description, like the sort of box that they have you describe a little bit about yourself, put something in there related to Air Jordan 1 or Air Jordan or Travis Scott or just something like that. When the algorithm scans your account, it can pick that up. So just keep those things in mind. Also, the day of the release, you want to make sure that you wait a couple of minutes before entering for the draw. A lot of people, and when I mean a lot, a majority of people, once the clock starts, they quickly enter and they're done. About 95% of the time, your entry will get filtered out. Be careful of that. Do not enter immediately. The final two tips are the most difficult things to accomplish, but I'll sort of do my best to guide you through them. You want to make sure that your account size, whatever you have, let's say you have a size 10 on your account, a size 9 on your account, a size 8, whatever you have on your account, you want to try to go for that particular size on some upcoming Air Jordan 1 lows to establish that that's the size that you consistently go for in an Air Jordan 1. If you somehow hit on an Air Jordan 1, like I think there's an Air Jordan 1 maybe dropping this week. I think it's called the Mystic Blue or something like that. I can't remember the name exactly. That's good. That's what you want to try to do. So this is probably the hardest thing to do, is that you have to establish your account that you not only like Air Jordan 1s, that you consistently go for Air Jordan 1s, but that whatever size you go for is the size that you're going to wear, is the size that you're consistently going for. So how do you do that between now and the release date? Because that's the critical point that will increase your chances. You want to go for your account size, whatever that size is. And just because you don't hit, you want to make sure you've consistently gone for Air Jordan 1 lows, highs, mids, whatever they are in that size, so that when the algorithm is running and it's processing, it recognizes that, it goes through your past history and says, oh, you went for an Air Jordan 1 this week in this particular size. There's a lot more that I could talk about in terms of establishing your account, but that is the general themes that you guys have to keep in mind if you're going to hit on this particular sneaker. I know it sounds weird, but that's what the algorithm looks for. With that, guys, that is the video for today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Next week's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 websites to be able to cop manually. This is Elite Kicks signing off. Take care, everybody.